6.
Maybe we stole in our conventions.
6.
Oh, you draw 6.
Yeah, draw 6.
Troublemaker.
9, we'll keep this hand.
Oh, you want to cut? Okay.
Nah,
It's hard to waste the fun right
that's fine. I mean, we usually do, but
You can put something up to draw
we just played a game. We just played a game before, so.
No.
No thanks.
Oh boy.
Nope. They'll be here. Nope.
Oh boy.
Are you okay? There's Ripley.
Hey, Ripley.
That's my dog. We've been on the show too long.
People who've never worn those things, those are like impossible to see out of.
Yeah. That's why I took so long to answer the call. I couldn't find the mouse cursor. I was like, I don't know what's gonna hang up.
We were wondering what was taking so long. Is this like, hold on, is this like an office dog or something?
Mascot?
Do you have an office dog?
This is my dog. This is one of many office dogs. Yeah, we have lots of dogs here.
That's awesome. You just bring your dogs to work with you.
That's an awesome work environment, I gotta say.
Excellent.
Yeah, but all breeds too. I don't think there's a breed we haven't got here running around somewhere.
Oh, right. We haven't introduced them. I'm sorry. With us is Jason Thiessen.
And
That's me.
Alright, and now another round of applause for Big Jim Miller.
So, if you're getting known as the director of the show, why don't you guys tell them a little bit about yourselves?
Oh, who are we? I don't even know. I look like hipster Uncle Fester. And I guess I'm Wednesday. Yeah. We're the directors of the My Little Pony show that you guys all love. I've been directing the show since 2009, since before it was on the air. And then Jim, when did you come on?
2000, what is it now?
15?
13, I guess. I was on the first season as a board artist.
Yeah.
And then board supervisor for 2 and 3, and the first Equestria Girls movie, and then directing 4 and 5.
We've been doing a
That's
really
right.
good job.
So, before we get started with the trailers and all that, we actually had something else we wanted to talk about. Something that was definitely a massive surprise to everyone. I don't think anyone was expecting this.
Oh, I
Can
know.
we get that up on the screen there?
What's this?
They showed up in the Super Bowl. What was up with that? I don't think anyone was expecting to see this.
I know I was at my computer working on Equestria Daily.
We were pretty surprised about that too. That little 3-second, 2-second sequence was animated by Equestria Girls director Ishi Rudell.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay.
He was also animation director for seasons 1 through 3. Yeah.
Major
So he knows the characters very well.
Yeah, this is just like the Super Bowl was just going, and everyone that was watching that was a fan of the show is just like, this just showed up for 3 seconds,
I know.
and then the internet exploded. Every time.
Yeah, we were expecting that.
I mean, within a day, it hit like 40,000 hits on Equestria Daily. It was crazy. It was like, oh man. I know I had to stop my DVR and rewind it so I could actually see if it was real. I had to see it. It was amazing.
So, could you tell us a bit about like how this came together? Like, who contacted who? How did this happen?
We don't actually know. We were kept in the dark about it ourselves. Our producer, Devin Cody, took point on it and had Ishii animated because Jason and I are just so busy
Too
with
busy.
season 5 stuff, so I couldn't honestly tell you how it happened, who they were talking to. We just heard, oh, they're doing a Super Bowl thing. We're like, gotta make the show.
Yeah. See you later. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it turned out great.
Yeah.
I think Ishii had to do everything on that.
Yeah, he designed, he laid it out, everything.
Wow, so
In his off
it's
hours.
amazing. If you guys get out here tonight, go to his Twitter and say thanks for putting this all together because this is
Yeah,
amazing.
definitely.
Amen.
Absolutely amazing for everyone.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, so anyway, so to the other stuff with the season 5 stuff, what we've seen of it so far looks incredible. It looks absolutely amazing, and I can't even describe how excited I, and I'm assuming the rest of the audience here is. I'd like to jump into
Through the magic of trailer editing.
the magic of trailer editing.
Lift your elbows up. Do you feel a stretch behind your shoulders? Yeah. So if you can't cross under your elbows like this, hold on to opposite shoulders. That's okay too. Yep. One more inhale breath like this. And sweep your arms all the way up. Other elbow under, so sweep the arm. This is called eagle arm. American eagle. That's your future over here. Okay, hug the arms together. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this so much in my shoulders right now. Take a deep breath to wherever you're feeling it. Yeah. Okay, one more full inhale. Woo, I got some tension, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. Reach your arms up overhead, and then bring your hands to the ground. Forward fold, so bring your hips up. Stand with your feet about hips-width distance, about 2 fists apart. You can bend your knees, and let your head be heavy. So folding forward, fold opposite elbows, or not. So just stay folded forward. I'm gonna stand up, but you stay, all right?
They probably would want to keep
Twilight Secret
That's all
Diary.
they want. They want to say, okay,
Volume
stay.
16. See, it's going here. Now, normally this would go here, except
Now, when you're having
arm
trouble
slap
with
with
this
these
magic,
two.
people not wanting to do any of this big long list of things that you're thinking of as being.
You know, I don't.
There's no.
You're assuming, but I don't think.
No, I'm guessing. I'm not assuming. I'm
And now, since I'm done at this point, because I'm out of ponies.
actually
Up to 7 cards.
Cause
I'll see you guys.
Wow, there's a lot of people now. 5 minutes, you want to do like...
Let me tell you, this is going to be really funny. You're going to be laughing. So,
That was my first instinct too.
Hi guys, I'm at a convention on a Monday. Is anyone else like skewed by that slightly? Like we had Saturday Night Live last night.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Live. Did that confuse anyone else? Like I sincerely believed it was Saturday night. I'm waiting for, and yet, new episode of The Simpsons comes out. Time is skewed right now. Like Discord is now in charge of the calendar today. But thank you guys so much for sticking around. This is my hometown. To give yourselves a little introduction. So the stage name is Uncle Yo. I'm a nerd-specific stand-up comedian, which means two things. One, I thought I'd be Asian too. I apologize to all I let down. Second, I lost college badly. I started stand-up specifically because I was dared. Life choices. So kids, stay in school, for Lord's sakes. But I'm primarily going to do a lot of ponies, and I'm hoping Pokemon goes over okay with the crowd. Are we cool with that? Scratch Pokemon more into Disney. There we go. Okay. Was that supposed to happen?
Oh dear.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you guys got to come out for this. A little bit about me. I'm also a puppeteer. I have a fantasy sitcom on YouTube. We just wrapped up episode 13. It's called Dungeon Crawlers. I used to bring the puppets around conventions, and we're working to do that again for the Sakura Matsuri coming up later this year, and a couple other New Jersey anime conventions. But that's primarily where the stand-up started. Is I go to anime conventions and I scream about Pokemon or Batman, or then I got expanded to comic conventions. So I go to Comic-Cons, I scream about Pokemon and Batman. It's just easier that way. It's convergence. Was anyone walking around last night or this morning? Does anyone else want to join me in just dethroning Queen Elsa at this point? Like, she's had her say already. I'd kind of like to feel warm again. I'd like us to... Can we impeach her? Can we stop this? Can we put Prince Wu in charge or fire Lord Zuko? It's cold! Let me cut it to you. It's cold and I'm uncomfortable with that. We're all flaking left and right. Can we have the winter wrap up yet? We have the scarf, we have a hug pillow, you say one thing on YouTube and everyone flocks to it. No one's listening to the rarity jokes anymore, but Twilight Sparkle, all right? Here's why I love this pony. This is a sociology major trying to get her PhD in friendship. And I think it's just because Princess Celestia does not know what to do with her, because Twilight Sparkle is overpowered. Twilight Sparkle is a telekinetic, time-traveling, teleporting wizard in the body of a 13-year-old girl. She's more powerful than half the X-Men combined! So Celestia doesn't know what to do. We give her her wings now, it will be all altered chaos. We gotta put her in a tree where she'll be safe. Give her a tree house, it'll be fine. Give her a little butler, give her Spike. Keep her distracted from realizing how powerful she is. If she wanted to bury the Earth ponies, she would. Spike has the weirdest role possible. Yeah, I like the idea of Lizard Butler, but if you notice how he's belching back and forth to go between Princess Celestia and the letters that Twilight writes to her every week, he's kind of like her walking fax machine. And I don't know what dates me more, the fact that I remember Generation 1 ponies or the fact that I just mentioned a fax machine in front of people who will never see what a fax machine is. All right, let's just imagine the horror when Twilight discovers texting back and forth. We're all trying to coordinate for Picky's party. Spike is over there. Stop! My stomach lining! Why are you okay with this? I need Paylocks! I see a light! Rarity, take me now! Rarity, take me down! says no. Her phone bill would be so high, they would just have to take Spike away. I love Spike though. My favorite purple dragon back in the day was Puff the Magic Dragon. I love that they stuck him around. I'm also amazed that everything from the 80s is back on television now. So I was amazed that I like Twilight Sparkle as much as I do. I love the idea of a time-traveling, magical, obsessive-compulsive given a crown. That's what she is. Everything is a list. Everything is a checkmark to her. And coming from a neurotic family, of course, I was raised Klingon to begin with. And then when I started becoming that age, I realized I was swinging for the other team. I wanted to come out as a fantasy nerd. But my parents would never allow that. So I did what every kid trying to come out does. I waited till after school, and then I'd go behind the gym with the other boys, and we'd take turns touching each other's Tolkien novels, and flipping through those and reading those. I'd wear elf ears around the house. My father would call me out, "What are you wearing, boy?" "I'm a Vulcan, Daddy!" Live, laugh, and Space Force, whatever. So I finally decided it was time. Last Thanksgiving, I came out to my family. I told them, I'm a fantasy fan. That was their reaction too. Silence, horror from all my sisters. And my mother says, have you tried not reading the Narnia books? Like, Mom, just let me love what I want to love, how I want to love it. My father said, no, you are disobeying our tradition. What tradition? The tradition of honor. What do we honor? The tradition. This religion makes no sense, God! He threw a photon torpedo at me, I threw a magic missile back. He yelled Shazam, I yelled Expectrum Patronum, because moon prism power would have sounded gay. That's what I love about nerds and the bronies, okay? Geeks are known for showing how they love something, not for necessarily what they love. Geeks are known for like making t-shirts, or making fan arts, or making card building games. I love how much Hasbro recognizes the bronies and caters to them. The deal is, we are also making a lot of money selling fan art and selling stuff that should rightfully get us sued. Hasbro has the same relation with bronies that the New York City Health Department has with Chinatown. Yeah, we see that rap, but my God, these dumplings are amazing. Turn a blind eye, let it go. Being known for what you love typically gets you in trouble with the police, doesn't it? Like, here's one of the big differences. There's a difference between saying, in high school, we spent an entire summer rebuilding the Batmobile out of Legos. Actual size replica. Nice. Versus my friend Steve growing up, really liked Batman, you guys. I don't think you understand. Steve really likes Batman. Doesn't Steve sound like the biggest creeper on the planet now? Has nothing to do with the posters that he has or the costumes that he's made. Steve just likes Batman a little too much for it. There's the safety of it. I love the brony culture. Well, in one way, part of it is the brony, and the other word is, I guess they're just kind of furries that can't commit to the lifestyle. Well, when you break it down, what the ponies kind of are for the convention circuit. Sorry about that. What the ponies are for the convention circuit, they're built around love. They're built around song. They're built around community and family and smiling. And no matter what people say mean about you on the internet, you just smile and keep watching the show. Keep it within the family and smiling and singing and smiling. We really are the Mormons of the convention circuit. Which makes Applejack really the Amish of the pony circuit, isn't she? Like, how many barns do you have to raise? We have electricity. Nope! That is not how Granny Smith did it! Granny Smith was using rocks to build a barn. We have pressure-treated wood now. Do you want a nail gun? We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Have Big Mac step on it. Is it eventually going to be a Home Depot and Equestria? They're just going to be outside? Nope. I have to get my... No. You won't. This makes it creepy because now it shows that Big Mac can actually bend his hooves to put the pressure on little Sweetie Belle. She's trying to get into the Home Depot. Get that on DeviantArt within the hour. See if Home Depot sees, but Hasbro goes, just turn a blind eye. They're going to keep doing this. Don't tell them no. It only encourages them. DeviantArt is one of the creepiest places on the internet. Never go to DeviantArt and just type in a Disney afternoon character. What you people did to Gadget Hackridge from Rescue Rangers is atrocious. She was the Winry Rock Belle of our generation. That's for both of you old enough to go out and drink with me later on. Just want to make sure I haven't excluded the big guys. Again, I'm up here talking about a cartoon made for 8-year-old girls. And I still love it! That's the thing. You want to say that the bronies want to be the Mormons of the convention circuit? That makes the Homestucks the Scientologists, doesn't it? Because you learn about it from the outside. You talk about them little brainwashed kids from the outside. Well, that's one way to live your life. Get away from my daughter. And you start reading mspaintadventures.com, you get inside, oh, I get it, you're just a giant money scheme. Okay, take my daughter, let me out! I got into trouble with that joke like 2 months ago. I did the Brony Mormon joke, and some guy comes up to me in a full Rainbow Dash Snuggie, custom made. Your tax dollars at work. I don't know what you mean. I looking like Rainbow Dash. Get away from me. My godson is 4 years old. We got to visit him last summer. His favorite show was ponies. And because he's 4, he can't do the he can do the buh. So he just points, ponies! Good, this is a good base, you will learn. But he's holding a little Rainbow Dash action figure, and I felt it was my duty as his godfather to sit down next to him. Oh, that's cute, you got a little Rainbow Dash. To see you like abusive, self-centered jocks. All right, maybe you were rooting for Harry Potter to live through the series. Let me tell you why Twilight Sparkle is your favorite pony. For his birthday last fall, he said, I'm too old for ponies.
Oh.
5 years old, more mature than the rest of the internet combined. Now, as you get older, guys, I want to let you know there are some dramatic moments in your life where certain phrases will come up. I never thought I would find myself screaming, "You're dead to me," in the face of a 5-year-old during his birthday. I didn't realize how intense the love had gotten, because the pony I fell in love with was Rarity, which is hard. The last unicorn I cared about fought the Red Bull back in the 80s. You're over 21, you're over 21, you're over 21, you're over 21, good to know. Last Unicorn is one of the coolest animated movies you will watch. It is Saruman being Saruman again.
Amen.
Oh, Last Unicorn. Rarity to me appeals to me because she's not what I expected the pony to be. Here's a rich trust fund funded white waspy pony. She sounds like she's from Connecticut or the Upper East Side, also known as Connecticut Take 2. But she's so generous. She has an eye for fashion. She has abilities to pull people together and to give no matter what. She's like a Kardashian, but with talent. I didn't know we could make them that way. She's so generous and thoughtful, not to mention pretty. I understand. It's an animated, it's not a real character. I get that. Thankfully, I'm glad I didn't meet Rarity the same time I met Jessica Rabbit. I was 5 years old. Somewhere between that and the movie Little Shop of Horrors dictated the kind of women I would grow up seeking out. You're over 21, you're over 21, you're over 21. I'm so grateful half of this goes over their heads. That's the key.
I'm a beautiful ballerina or a nifty flying ace. I live in a fantasy toyland where I would wing through time and space. Imagining this fun, a lovely way to pass the time. We know it's only make-believe, as real as it may seem. Imagining is fun, the nicest one we've ever done. We know it's only make-believe, as real as it may seem. Imagining is so much fun, makes your life a dream.
glad you get to meet, and thanks so much for coming up and introducing yourselves, like your last night or the next couple weeks.
I'll just say, yeah, I was just saying, this was an amazing week for us. I know I'll just speak on my behalf first, and just say, just for all the people who came up and introduced themselves and told me their stories and talked about the songs they loved or how they affected their lives. It really means so much to me. So I'm really glad I could be here, and thanks Keith and Karen for inviting me to this amazing convention.
Yeah, likewise, guys. I've had such a blast. It's been 3 weeks. 3 days. Feels like 3 weeks. Probably feels like way longer for you guys. But I'm just so thrilled to have met all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming up and saying hi, and for taking my dance class, and for just being awesome, and for giving me all of your energy, because that's what's kept me going for the past few days. So thank you.
Safe us travel home, and we'll see you soon. So let's talk about it. Our crew worked so hard to make it awesome. Oh my God, yeah. Go away, Rainbow Dash. All right. Ponycon has a certain flavor. It's different than other conventions. We do things a little differently. Let's see. We're known for our world-class artists. We have had artists come from all across the country. Come here, make amazing things for us, for you. It's just amazing. Next, we got the world-class performances. Have you ever seen an opera performance at a pony convention? No, you will never see it anyplace else. Where's Mr. Encore?
Behind you.
Oh, hi. Oh. The poor guy, he didn't know until 5 days ago that we did not have a stage manager. Another guy who came to us this year, met him at a Ponycon NYC meetup, and went, yes, just plucked him right up, offered him the job that night, and we said, please be our musical director. Everyone, encore. This auditorium the entire time. Just amazing. And just look his music on YouTube, search Encore Pony, you'll come right up to it. He's a very gifted artist, so thank you so much. More work to do. Go in the board. Go. All right, world-class performers. World premieres. Can you believe it? Hasbro let us have a world premiere. And sorry I got out early. I don't know who did it, but they also allowed us to, they felt really bad. The directors felt very bad. So they got Hasbro to approve some very mysterious images from season 5. They do not do that for any other convention. I don't know what smiled down on us, what good deed we did to deserve that. So maybe it's all that G1 collection you've been doing. World firsts. Things happen here and that have amazed us. We've had a confluence. What are some of the things? My mind is blanking right at this second. What happened at the premiere?
Besides the premiere, we were also first to introduce types of performances and panels that were interactive. If you go to other types of shows, you might just go and get an autograph, you can take a picture with a celebrity. Here, we let you dance with them, take yoga with them, or do singing. You had an interactive experience. That's kind of what we want to keep this about. It is what we want to keep this about. We want to offer cool stuff like that.
I don't think we've ever had a licensed clinical psychologist give an astounding, amazing lecture on how to be a better person. Yvonne Knives, right there. We also have so many artists give workshops and live draws. How many people are a better artist because they came to Ponycon? This is me talking your ear off last night about bad Alicorn OC. So, and of course, our crew. This comes down from Karen. Karen is a master organizer and set the bar last year. Our volunteers just don't fill out a form, we call them, and say, you come. They have an interview process, they have to show up at meetings, they have to go through more interviews, and we only pick the absolute best people. If we send spaghetti, go enjoy it, come as an attendee. So our crew has been just amazing to the last person.
If you're interested in volunteering in the future for events, look us up through our website. Have you been to our website? I think Keith and Karma Media should get props for that website. He's responsible for making Ponycon look so good on the internet. So thank you.
It's really, it's my masterpiece. I think it's the best thing. It's the best thing I've ever made in my life, and it's because Pony's inspired me. So thank you to the Ponies. I don't know.
I forget. You made this thing.
And that's all because. Okay, button.
Things.
Bouncy, because it's New York. All of our mascots, everything has New York flavor because this is one of the most amazing cities on the planet. We are the center of culture for the entire world. This is the most diverse, the most interesting, the most creative city on the planet. And that inspires us and feeds us, and that's why we have such an amazing, all of those things are because we have amazing people and an amazing city to live in. So, yay, New York!